3, 2, 1. How's that? Horizontal, vertical, however you want to be contact.
Happy with that? Okay.
Turn it around.
You don't have it on. You found out.
So when it hits the bottom of the, when it pulls back against the bottom of the tires, let's go with the motor.
Well, it's got a gear that the something too down.
Competed in opening and closing ceremonies. What was that experience like on the national level?
It was actually like kind of nerve-wracking because it was a lot bigger room, and there was only 2 judges this time instead of like 6.
And we went first, so we didn't really have time to like prepare. We just kind of came here and just competed.
Oh wow! So what did it take? I mean, to get well. First of all, how do you think you did?
I think we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And what did it take to get this far? I mean, to win state.
A lot of dedication.
Yeah.
A lot. Every day.
A lot of time.
Yeah.
Well, like, what specifically was your schedule like?
Well, we all go to school together, so we would spend like days in class going over it like 50 times in a row until we got it perfect.
And we had to do
took
it
so
in
much
front
work.
of people over and over. So
Yeah, we
wouldn't
did
be
it in front of
nervous.
different classes too.
4. Yeah, we
In
did
the
it at 4
morning.
in the morning.
4? Wow.
Yeah, and we had
Wow.
to do it at the regional level and the state level, and to finally get to here.
Okay, fantastic. Well, do you think that you're going to be on stage on Friday night?
Hopefully.
We hope
It
so,
would be
yeah.
crazy. We're waiting on the results now to see if we got top 12.
Yeah.
This is something that I'll never forget that he said that I think is very, very appropriate to let you know today. They asked him about his service, and they said, President Carter, if you could give advice to the 20-year-olds that are in this room, what would that advice be? And this was very profound, and I'll never forget it. He said, the first time I went to Africa and visited a village and visited people with nothing, sleeping on dirt floors, very little food, no opportunity for meaningful employment. Really, they had nothing. But he said, what I discovered was those people were just as smart as we are. They're just as ambitious as we are. They have the same family values that we have. They have the same work ethic that we have. They've just never been given an opportunity. So I decided to serve and make a difference for those people and people around the world. What you've decided to do in this room, you're not on the floor competing in welding or in culinary arts. You're here serving the national organization.
I was very impressed with the multitude of projects, and I was even more impressed by the young men and women I met. I've been looking forward to this for a while, and I'm especially excited and honored about Friday evening when my wife Karen and I will get to come back and participate in the award ceremony. I know we often hear from the mainstream media and pundits who are quick to write off this generation, commonly referred to as millennials. I think we've all heard the cliches. They're self-centered, narcissistic, materialistic. Their lives revolve around their cell phones. Yes, that's many of you. I saw the cell phones. But gang, I have to tell you, for the past year, I've traveled around this country nonstop, and I meet people, young people every day, and I'm not in that camp.
I'm privileged to be here because this is one of the most important places to be in America today, because it's about America's future. You've heard this, I'm sure, over and over. You are about America's future, but what I want to tell you is, today is also important. You are about America's today, and the world is watching you today, and you will make America better today based on how you act over the next several days, the next months, and the next years. Make no mistake about it, the world is watching you and gaining confidence in our country because of it, and I see no path to prosperity for America without your success in all of this.
Am I going to find my dream job? I think those are traps. So that's a long way of saying, but I think opportunity is the thing that's for sale. So I support SkillsUSA mainly for the same reasons I support the Boy Scouts and Future Farmers of America. America needs organizations that challenge youth. Challenge them, right? So I love what Skills does, because Skills is the most closely aligned to my foundation. If we had Venn diagrams, they'd be over top of each other with respect to what is a good job, what does opportunity look like, what's the role of personal responsibility, and carving out your piece of it. All that stuff lines up pretty squarely. So I don't have the infrastructure to do anything close to what Skills does, but I can sit at a table like this and you guys can point cameras at me and I can answer questions, and maybe that gets passed around. Honestly, my only criticism of Skills is that, unlike the Boy Scouts and FFA, fill a room with 100 people and tell me how many know about SkillsUSA. How's that possible? I mean, really, how is that possible? The amazing work you guys are doing. How many people are in the program? 300,000 people. If 300,000 people, and the overwhelming majority of the 300 million who live in the country have no idea who you are or what you're doing. That's why when we kind of poo-poo PR, it's just PR, it's just marketing. No. It starts with awareness. Nobody ever joined the Boy Scouts until they first learned they existed.
I came back to SkillsUSA the second time because I absolutely had to be face-to-face with the future leaders of our industry. And well, I gotta collect more pins.
How are you doing with the pin collecting so far? How many do you have? What do you need?
Well, I need Hawaii.
Oh, nice.
I've got all the ones that I want besides Hawaii.
Okay.
Do you want to trade?
Is that the hardest one to get? Is Hawaii the
Yeah,
most
they
difficult?
just got their pins and they only got, what, like 3 each?
I think like 3.
That's fantastic. And final one for you. From the students that you've met in SkillsUSA, is there something about them that you think might set them apart from their peers? I mean, and if so, what is that?
The students that I've met from SkillsUSA are completely set apart by their peers, because it's not only the precision and technical capabilities that they have, but also their extreme leadership opportunities. These kids are solid.